What's good, everybody? We are back with another Madden 20 video, and today we are going to go over how to read the defense. This is something that's going to be able to help you take your Madden game to that next level. Obviously, you need to have the plays, you need to have the skill, you need to have the scheme, but if you don't know what your opponent's coming out in, none of that's going to matter. So this is really going to help you take your game to the next level, just learning what your opponent is coming out in. And one way to obviously tell is, just look at recent play. They have that in the right corner when you're on offense, when it'll show your opponent's defensive play every single time. So you'll kind of get a feel for what your opponent likes to run and for the kind of adjustments he likes makes. If he comes down like a cover 4 show 2 and he blitzes, that kind of thing. It'll be able to help take your game next level. But for this video purposes, we're just going to go over how to beat blitzes, man, cover 2, cover 3, cover 4, how to read them. And then later tonight, I'm going to be dropping a video on a one-play touchdown for every single defense, man, cover 2, cover 3, cover 4, one play for each. So be on the lookout for that video. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when that goes live. So we're going to start off showing how to tell a blitz. We're going to go pinch bucko, very popular formation. You can tell when a blitz is by usually what the linebackers do. If the linebackers get closer to the line of scrimmage, or if the safeties get closer to the line of scrimmage, that's how you tell if it's a blitz. See right here, the box has 7 people in it. We got 7 people in the box. So they're either trying to stop the run, or did I mess up? I messed up. We're just going to go back to that concept. Man blitz, pinch bucko. So you can see we got 7 guys in the box. One of their linebackers came down. They're either trying to bluff you out with a blitz, or they are actually sending heat. Usually it's really easy to tell if somebody's blitzing. One way to beat it though, easily, just put this wide receiver on a zig, kills man coverage. See, boom. He gets past him really easy. It's a good way to pick up a decent chunk of yards. It's really simple, but most of you probably already know how to tell if a blitz is coming. It's pretty easy, and once they send one blitz, you know damn well they're about to send a blitz the entire game. That was a little bit of a bad one. But yeah, basically you just kind of look at the box, see what the safeties are doing. Safeties are playing way up, and the box is completely full. So we knew we were sending heat, so you just put them on a little bit of a zag. So let's go into now how to be cover 2 man. Yeah, we'll just go over that. That's another pretty popular one. Cover 2 man. Man coverage is really good this year. So you'll see some people who do like to run this cover 2 man, but it's not necessarily something big. It looks like it's a cover 2. It's hard to tell if it's a cover 2. So if I see something like this, same with Storm Brave, kind of looks like a cover 3. Something I like to do before each play is I kind of like to move my wide receivers in and out, see what they do. If they continuously just follow you like this, you can tell that it's going to be man coverage. Obviously, he keeps following me, so it's going to be man. So we'll hike it, and corner routes like that. We'll just do that. Yeah. So that worked out really well. Obviously, we got the zig routes too. So we motion him out in. He keeps following us. We can tell that it's man coverage, and we got the 2 safeties back. Nobody is really coming towards the line of scrimmage, or looks like they're blitzing us, so we don't think it's a blitz. So we have plenty of time to run this zig route, and if Geronimo Allison's killing a cornerback like that, you know that it works. So those little zig routes absolutely destroy it, man. So man's a little bit harder to tell just because it looks like a lot of other defenses, but it's really good this year, so you might see that a lot. So like I said, just kind of motion your wide receivers in and out, see what the cornerbacks do, and then adjust like that with like a zig or something. Kills man, you want to go with those little double moves. Next up, we will let's run a cover 2. So cover 2 Tampa. Cover 2 you don't see as much, I feel like cover 4 and cover 3 are a lot better, but it's really easy to tell read defenses. In order to read defenses, most time you just look and see what the safeties are doing. Sometimes you'll see people go cover 3 show 2 where it looks like this, but it's a cover 3. But like I said, that's where that recent plays comes in. You look at that, you're able to tell, okay, they run that play a lot, so I know it's actually a cover 3, not a cover 2. But we got the 2 deep safeties right here, so that means these safeties are obviously going to go back. And then we got these cornerbacks playing more towards the line of scrimmage. so we can tell that's a cover 2 that way. If it's a cover 4, the 2 cornerbacks it'll look like this, but the cornerbacks are going to be playing back a little bit further. If it was a cover 4, the 2 safeties go back and the 2 cornerbacks go back. If it was a cover 4, those 2 cornerbacks would not be able to get back fast enough. So let's see if this works. Corner routes are really freaking good this year. See how open that gets. Basically, all you gotta do to beat cover 2 like that is even if it's a hard flat or a cloud flat, is see Geronimo Allison, you want to distract that cloud flat. So we put him on an out route. That'll cause that cloud flat to come up and guard that route. See, he's guarding that route. That leaves the post route wide open. Trying it without it, just the post route. See, we're not doing that little route. That the cornerback's going to go over and he's going to cover the post route. So you got to make sure, a lot of times with defenses, is you just got to outsmart the computer. So one way to do that, like I said, is just to find routes to make them guard that. So that cloud flat guards that little out route. See, he goes there, and that leaves the post route wide open. So that's how you're able to tell cover 2. Once again, we got 2 safeties back here, and then these 2 cornerbacks are playing like 5 yards off. So not giving you a lot of space at all. So that's how you're able to tell if it's cover 2. We're gonna go over cover 4 now, just because it looks exactly like that kind of, and I mean, I think it'll just be kind of a good learning experience. So let's go over cover 4. Cover 4 show 2 is a very popular one. Once again, that's like I said, basically it'll look like a cover 2 exactly, but it's really a cover 4. So that's where the recent plays comes in. You want to look, see if they run that play a ton. We'll just do cover 4 quarters. We'll do that. All right, so we got the 2 deep safeties right there, and see how the cornerbacks, they're not playing much farther. They're probably playing like 7, 8 yards off, but it's a little bit further. This gives them enough room to head back. So I'm just gonna hike it and I'll show you what they do. See how everybody just kind of goes back. Boop. We still complete that because Rodgers is the freaking GOAT. Cover 4 quarters though is a lot like a man coverage. So I don't really want to go over how to be that. Let's just go over like a normal cover 4 concept. Cover 4. Gotta love her. Cover 4 drop. Sure. So once again, you can tell it's cover 4, 2 safeties. The cornerbacks are playing way back, like 8 yards compared to 5. It's not much of a difference, but that's how you're able to tell. Just look at the cornerbacks, compare the 2, and it's really easy to tell. And they just leave you a lot of room underneath, so you're able to dump it off for little plays. I'll show you my cover 4 beater. I have a really good cover 4 beater, I think, that just gives you a 1-play touchdown. I will be going over that in the video tonight. But yeah, it's just a little short routes like this. And usually they get open because everybody drops back. But we're going to hike it again, show you what cover 4 does. See how those cornerbacks are just going straight back? That's how you're able to tell. We're just going to go into replay, just show you a little bit more in depth, because it is a little harder to be able to tell the difference between cover 2 and cover 4, especially if you're a little bit newer to the game. So this is what I've been talking about. You got 2 safeties back here. That is how you're able to tell what defense your opponent is, if it's cover 2 or cover 3. If it's cover 3, there's only going to be 1 safety back here. But with these cornerbacks right here, they're playing so far back compared to where if it's cover 2, every single time somebody runs cover 2, they're guarding this little flat route. So that's what they are guarding right there. If it's hard flat, they're going to be covering here. Whatever flat route there is, cloud flat, they're going to be covering up here. But these cornerbacks are playing about 8 yards back. And when they hike the ball, they just go straight back. If they were playing like up here towards line of scrimmage, like you would see with cover 2, if you put a fast receiver out here, they're just going to be able to burn by him and get an easy completion. So that's how you're able to tell the difference between cover 2 and cover 4 is, 1, you got to see how many safeties are back. 2 safeties, so it's either cover 2 or cover 4. And then you look at this cornerback. If he's about 5 yards or less, I'd say it's cover 2. Anything more than that, it's going to be cover 4. He's about 7.5. So that's how you are able to tell with that. And then basically everybody's just dropping back. See the linebackers and everything. Gives you a little bit of room for like drags and stuff. Once again, versus cover 4, it's a little bit harder to beat. I like running just one play beaters versus it. I will show you guys my play later tonight. But now we are into the last play, which is cover 3, which I freaking love when people run cover 3. It's also one that literally everybody runs. So we're just gonna come out concept. Cover 3, let's go cover 3. Let's go cover 3 sky. So once again, see, we got one safety back, and then those 2 cornerbacks are playing back like in a cover 4, because obviously they have to get back. So kind of show you guys hike it, see the 2 cornerbacks go back. There's your 3 right there. We're just gonna get rid of it, and I'm gonna give you guys a little sneak peek of the video for later tonight. Show you a 1-play touchdown. It's this halfback wild swing. All you gotta do, like I said, Madden's a mind game. You gotta figure out where your opponent's user is. A lot of times that's middle linebacker. Then you gotta distract the CPU, and we do that here by literally putting X on a streak here. So that deep safety is going to go follow that X route, and then we have an easy 1-play TD. Boop. Alright, we didn't get a 1-play TD, but close enough. It was a shitty throw by me. We're going to go over it one more time, because I don't want y'all to think I'm lying. And we bomb him. Damn, we ain't getting that 1-play TD, but it works. You see that we're bombing them for like 60-yard gains right there. Show you guys a replay one more time, but be sure to check out that video tonight. Lots of good plays in it. Man, Rodgers, you getting old as hell. Alright, so we're going to go into the replay. That's how you're able to tell if it's cover 3. Once again, everything, you just need to look at the safeties and then the cornerback to kind of see what they are doing. See right here, we got the 1 safety. Everything else has had 2 so far. This could also be Storm Brave, but if that was the case, we'd have, I feel like, more guys in the box right here playing more towards line of scrimmage. Storm Brave is a blitz. And once again, you could just kind of motion somebody out to be able to tell. But we got the 1 safety back here, and then we got these cornerbacks playing off a little bit. These are the cornerbacks that go back, and that's where you get the cover 3. You got these 3 deep safeties. But now, once again, we showed you a little bit of what I'm going to go over tonight with the 1-play touchdowns. This is a cover 3 beater. We put this guy on a streak. See these 2, this safety, start out here. He motions towards the right because he's got to guard both this route and he has to guard this route. He can't guard both of them. This guy's over here for whatever reason, but like I said, it's just outsmarting the computer. And then see here, we got a solid like 6 yards on him. Then all you gotta do, pass, lead it to the sideline. Obviously, we have him beat. And I mean, it works better if you're not trying to throw it for like a 90-yard touchdown. But that's a cover 3 beater for a 1-play TD. Try it out in a game. Try it out in practice mode. It works. Well, I hope this helps, guys. Hopefully this helps takes your game to the next level. If it did, make sure you smash a like button. And if it didn't, comment I suck, because, I mean, it's true. But once again, we have 1-play TD versus every defense coming later on tonight, so be sure to check that out. Subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when all my videos go live. Hit that like button, and I'll catch you guys in the next upload. Peace.